I used to think that I was a frugal guy, but I've come to learn that I'm actually just a cheapskate. I'll usually opt for cheap options if it's at the cost of some convenience. Like, I'd rather walk 15 minutes from my car than pay for parking. Not to say that I won't shell out some extra money if something's a good investment or it'll last me a long time, but generally it hurts my heart every time I spend more than $20 on something. Which stinks because I like collecting things. Me being cheap as fuck has naturally drawn me to really liking to collect two things: Super Famicom games and CDs. It feels really nice to physically interface with the media that I'm engaging with. It feels more intentional and intimate. I have more of a relationship to something that I bought somewhere and physically interact with every time I engage with it, opposed to something that I emulated for a week and fell off of, or something that I found online and listened to while I was drawing and then forgot about it. But my favorite part about collecting Super Famicom games and CDs, it's cheap. Oh, no one gives a fuck about Super Famicom games right now. And to a lesser extent, CDs. I can get a whole stack of each for like dirt cheap. So today, I'll go through my CDs in approximately the order that I got them, and I'll talk a little bit about the music and where I found them. I had the lingering desire to collect CDs 4 years ago in 2021, but when I went to Book Off for the first time when I was visiting New York with my family, seeing this CD was the straw that blew out the camel's back that made me start buying CDs. Fucking Denim Maria Takeuchi. I love Maria Takeuchi. I love Tetsuya Yamashita. Did you know that they're married? This CD is the good. It's a thick one. It has 2 CDs. Maria Takeuchi's Plastic Love blew up around the time that I was getting into listening to music actively as opposed to just listening to video game soundtracks. So this was a really nice CD for me to start collecting CDs with. On the same trip to New York, I bought this. I got this because I like the cover and I like reggae. And I didn't know until I translated it in the hotel room that this was Studio Ghibli music. And I didn't look at the back. I'm not a huge Ghibli head. I like some of the movies. But this was chill. Maybe like a week or a month after I went to New York, I went to Savers with my sister. I had to get The Writings on the Wall, Destiny's Child. This is the good. I think that early 2000s R&B is probably my number one genre in the world. Say my name when no one is around you. Say, baby, I love you while you running in. Say my name. Yeah, this album's fucking awesome. And at the same Savers, we found fucking Club Oscar Shark Tale. So yeah. I think I got these at Zia Records. It's a local used store. The Diary of Alicia Keys. Oh! I love this album. This comes with a damn DVD too. Diggable Planets, Blowout Comb. When I bought this, I liked their debut album more than this one. But after having this CD for a while and listening to it a lot, I think I like this one more now. Antonio Carlos Jobim, Wave. This is a beautiful album. This is Bossa Nova 101. This is the textbook. This is the teacher. This is the lunch. Oh my god. My eldest sister found out I started collecting CDs, and she gave me her Billie Holiday, Her Finest Studio Recordings. This beautiful 3-disc set. Her ass left this in her hot ass Arizona car, and the plastic melted down, the plastic that holds the CDs, so it was like poking out. And then when I got this, my genius ass, the summer after she gave this to me, I put this upside down in my car so the plastic would melt to be where it's supposed to be. And it kind of worked. Billie Holiday is also classic as fuck to me because when I was a kid, I would watch my other sister play Fallout 3, and Billie Holiday's songs were my favorite on Galaxy News Radio. Have you ever been to Half Price Books? They have good stuff, but I'm never like, damn. But there was one day where they made me go, oh my damn. Japanese rap is pretty hit or miss, and it's pretty niche. So imagine my surprise, right? Walking into fucking half-price books in Arizona and finding not one, not two, not three. Oh wait, I mean three, three fucking M-Flow CDs, and they're all fucking amazing. This one's holographic. These albums are fucking awesome, and they were like dirt cheap. I still haven't taken the price off of some of these. These were $4 each, and these albums are fucking awesome. I was just flabbergasted that these were there. They also had Wolf, which I'm really glad that I got on CD because I feel like I appreciate this album more having it physically, because when I listened to it in like high school, I was like, okay. And I got late registration. I was super into Kanye at the end of high school and the beginning of college, and you know, I'm obviously ashamed now. Yeah, fuck Kanye, he fucked everything up. It makes me sad. Oh, bruh. Oh, my bruh. Two of my beautiful friends that are like perfect and amazing. Not only did they go on my spam and see that I wanted to buy these two CDs, and they bought two of my favorite albums in the fucking world for my birthday, they also bought me a CD player. Josh and Neilsha, if you're watching this, my heart grew 5 times that day, and I love you guys. And then, as much as I love For You, I can't sing along to the songs the same way I can with Big Wave, where there's a lot of English lyrics. Driving in my car with the bad AC in 100-degree weather is such a slog, but driving in the summer is something I always look forward to because I can listen to my Tetsuro Yamashita CDs and they feel good as fuck. The year I started collecting CDs was also the year that me and my partner started dating in the summer. And the trip before we started dating, I bought this, the KK Slider discography 3-disc set, his entire discography. This is beautiful. This was the first time I splurged, bro. This wasn't cheap. I don't do it often, but these CDs are perfect for leaving on in your room and doing very earthly tasks like taking a nap or doing your laundry. I bought this at the Kinokuniya in California when I was visiting my sister in the summer. And on that visit, I also found some random ass CD store and I bought, come on bro, come on, The Miseducation of Lauryn Hill. This is classic. And then yeah, I got Graduation. This was my favorite Kanye album at the time. Yeah. My dad was getting rid of a bunch of DVDs and CDs, and I saved some of the DVDs, and then one of the only CDs I saved was the Black Eyed Peas The End, because they're classic. And then I talked to my sister on the phone, and this was her CD. She told me that the Black Eyed Peas, one of them is Filipino, and I was like, oh wow, I did not realize that. I did not realize that one of the Peas was Filipino. And she told me that one song on all their albums is in Tagalog. And I was like, oh shit. But I didn't fact check her on that, so don't spread that around, because I don't know if that's true. Alicia Keys, As I Am. I love Alicia Keys. No one, no one, no one. I don't know where the fuck I got this. At a random ass Salvation Army in California, I got Common, like Water for Chocolate. I don't know if I've listened to this all the way. I just got this because I recognized Common's name. Best of Kitaro. I got this because the album art looked cool. Jets to Brazil, Orange Rhyming Dictionary. I like music from Brazil. And I got Marquez Wyatt, For Those Who Like to Get Down. I got this because I like to get down. These 4, I just got these because they looked interesting to me. I gotta give these another honest listen. This was a turning point in me collecting CDs because I had like a healthy amount at this point. So this was the point where like, if something looked kind of interesting and it was super cheap, like a couple bucks, I would just pull the trigger and take a chance on it and see if I fucked with it. Okay, so now we're getting into the CDs that I got when I was in Japan with my family. So this shit kind of went like guerrilla status sloppy crazy doo-doo mode.
What?
Happy end. Happy end. I love Happy End. These two albums are awesome. I didn't know the names of these albums until I looked them up for this video. Happy End only recorded 3 studio albums, and the first one and the last one are named Happy End. And these are those 2 albums. So this is Happy End by Happy End, and this is also Happy End by Happy End. I don't know why they did that. I found Pisaquito 5. I love Pisaquito 5. This was amazing. This, you don't play about stuff like this. Masayoshi Takanaka. This album is fucking awesome. This might be my favorite CD that I have to listen to while I'm driving. This is a beautiful album. Ugh. At the same book off that I got the Pisaquito 5 album, they had the Weezer Pinkerton album. I like Weezer. I know a lot of people say that this is their best album. I've listened to this a couple times since I got the CD, and I really like this album. I need to have like a locked in listen to this and the Blue album and determine which one I like more. Okay, now we're getting into GOAT territory, because you already know how much I love Tatsuda Yamashita. So you already know whose fucking name I had the fucking finger on at every fucking book off. And I finally found him. I'm not a huge Ray of Hope guy, but I had to get this because he's my GOAT. And there are some songs on this album that I like. And they had pocket music. This album has one of my favorite Tatsuda Yamashita songs, Mermaid. I have a lot of really good memories with this song, and I generally just associate the song with me falling in love with Tatsuda Yamashita's music when I was in high school. And no fucking way they had Tatsuda Yamashita cozy. Thank you for your love. Thank you for the heart. Oh, please don't ever let me be alone again. And then, okay, all of these CDs that I got in Japan, I didn't spend more than like $5 on any of these. A lot of these were like 380 yen, which is like, at the time was like less than $4, like $3. This is like, that's as cheap as it gets. For the good that this was, that's crazy. This was an amazing haul. I listened to these CDs a lot. On my birthday, my partner got me Mignon by Teiko Onuki. I love Teiko Onuki. This is an amazing album. I got this shit at Zia Records because the album was pretty and this was like a couple bucks. I think I listened to like 10 minutes and then I put it away. I bought this because there's a song that I really like on here. Which one is it? People Every Day. I love that song. I got this at a local place called Stinkweeds. I started collecting CDs in the book off in New York when I visited, and I got the mega doo-doo good in all the book offs in Japan. And by some like beautiful twist of luck and fate, they opened a book off in the city next to my city, and you know I was there on the opening day with my friends. And on the opening day I bought Confessions by Usher. Dude, look at him feeling himself, bro. And The College Dropout. I'm sorry, bro. He was already pretty damn washed by the time I bought this, but you know, it's used, so you know, I'm not supporting his ass. Me and my partner went to this used place called the House of Used, and I got this bitch ass LL Cool J album. This is sealed because I still haven't listened to it. You know, I'll get around to it one of these days. Shade Lovers Rock. Oh my god. I forget if this is my partner's and I was borrowing it, or if this is mine. These two my partner gave to me to listen to, and I haven't. And Hero Jungle Comp. I was buying some awesome keychains and trinkets from Hero, and I saw the Jungle Comp, and I was like, you know, I love jungle, so I'll tap in. It's a little sad because the way this CD is printed, I don't know what they did, but it don't play on my old ass car, but it does play in my portable CD player. But yeah, this is a fucking good jungle mix. Now we're starting to get into the modern era. You know, this is the past like year. Me and my partner went to Book Off and we saw this amazing Jamiroquai CD, Rearranging Furniture. I bought this CD because it was like on clearance. It was like $1, and this cover is really fun. I got this at the Book Off in San Diego, and the Book Off in San Diego was like ran through. I'm pretty sure I got this at Book Off. Oh wait, yeah, I did. Because I'm pretty sure I bought this and this on the same day. I still haven't listened to this. And then I listened to this and it was pretty chill. This bitch ass, I got fucking tricked, bro. Actually, no, I didn't get fucking tricked. This is Pizzicato. This is not Pizzicato 5, this is Pizzicato. But my ass got fucking tricked. So I bought this and I listened to this. And I frowned when it wasn't Pizzicato 5. And it was some other shit. And I wasn't really into the other shit. But this is a cute CD, I guess. Oh, bruh. I gasped when I saw this at my Book Off. Harumi Hosono House? This is a really good driving album. I love... He's crazy. Don't get me started on him, bro. Tin Pan Alley, YMO, Happy End. I love Harry Hosono. I mentioned the House of Used earlier. Their CD selection, it's okay. They're closing down like right now. So they have like 20% off like everything. And I found this Danny Brown album and I listened to it and I really liked it. I went to Chicago and there was an Epic CD store and I found fucking Headhunters, Herbie Hancock. This is the good. All I ever wanted was a black Grand National. Digging in my asshole. Give them what they asked for. Yeah, I like that album. And then my partner found Ginger Root. I love Ginger Root. I really want Ricky and Mahjong Room and City Slicker CDs. But he's more of a vinyl seller type of guy. $6? $6? That's crazy. I really appreciate this album. The rollout was super cool with all his videos. I really like that his background in film really feeds into how he approaches making music videos and doing album rollouts and stuff. But Ricky's classic. I love Ricky. Okay, let me set the mood for this last CD. I found out a local sandwich place I'd always wanted to try was gonna shut down last month, so I stopped by to try them before they shut down. They were in the same corner as Stinkweeds, so I ordered a big sandwich and I looked around at the CDs before I went home. In Stinkweeds, I found a CD that I've been looking for since I started collecting CDs 4 years ago. There was a day, a year or two ago, that I was in Zia Records and I literally had this CD in my hands, but I didn't buy it because I was prejudiced against buying the CDs with the thin paper cases because I didn't know that this album was never printed with a hard plastic case. It was only printed with the thin paper case. I've been to countless CD stores with my eye out for this album since then, but no one has had it. It's a really popular album, like I always see it on vinyl, so realistically it shouldn't have taken me this long, but I finally found it again. I'd feel a lot cooler if my last CD in this video was some more obscure band or album that I really like that I want to recommend to more people. But this is my favorite album, and it's so crazy that I found it while I was making this video. I've listened to this album a million times since high school and throughout college, and it's grown on me more and more throughout the years. The poetry and the sound weave together such a tender narrative. My favorite kinds of stories are the ones that I can hear countless times and feel their emotions deeper every time I revisit them as an older, wiser person. This album is so well crafted and raw. The features are awesome. Boys a Gun is Bound 3. Thank You Interpolate's one of my favorite Tetsuro Yamashita songs. The sound throughout the album is so striking and memorable. Running Out of Time and Puppet are my favorite tracks because no matter what, if I'm listening to the album front to back, they make me feel like crying. Yup. Here are a bunch of albums that I really like that I want to eventually find the CD for. If you have any music recommendations, you can leave them in the comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, bye.